Welcome to the channel. Let's get straight to it. You're here because you feel something is off. You're trying to understand a situation, trying to see the truth behind the mask. Today, we are cutting through the noise, the empowerment talk, and the modern day excuses to look at the cold, hard psychological facts. These are the 10 clear signs she's operating with a level of experience that comes from a high number of partners. This isn't about judgment, it's about observation and pattern recognition. This is female psychology unplugged. The first sign, a core philosophy that sex is just sex. Pay close attention. This isn't the same as a woman who is sex positive or comfortable with her body. This is a fundamental, deep-seated psychological belief that the physical act of sex is and should be completely detached from any emotional or spiritual connection. She'll say it outright. It's just a physical act, or it's just two bodies having fun. What's the big deal? The psychology here is one of self-preservation. To engage in that behavior repeatedly with different partners, the mind must create a firewall. It has to compartmentalize. She's trained herself to sever the link between intimacy and vulnerability. Why? Because if she allowed herself to feel something for every partner, the emotional fallout would be unbearable. So she intellectualizes it. It becomes a transaction, a sport, or a form of validation. When you're dating her, you'll feel this. The act itself might be there, but it feels hollow, like a performance devoid of any real shared intimacy. She's there physically, but she's not present. Sign number 2, instant performative proficiency. This one is subtle and often confuses men. From the very first encounter, she seems to know everything. She's got moves you've only seen in specialized corners of the internet. Her timing, her technique, her skills are at a professional level. A lot of men mistake this for passion or chemistry. It's not, it's practice. Think about it. Real, genuine chemistry is often a little clumsy. It's about two people learning each other's bodies, rhythms, and desires. It's awkward, it's new, and that's what makes it intimate. What you're seeing isn't genuine passion, it's a script. It's a rehearsed performance honed over countless auditions with countless partners. She's not reacting to you. She's running a program that she knows gets a certain reaction. The psychology here is that her self-worth has become tied to her sexual performance. She doesn't know how to connect on an authentic level, so she overcompensates with technical skill, hoping it's a valid substitute. And if you're already getting value from this, and you know you've seen this behavior before, do me a solid and smash that like button. It literally costs you nothing, and it tells the algorithm that we're speaking the truth. Don't forget to subscribe either. You're not going to want to miss the rest of this. Moving on. The third sign, the vague past and massive timeline gaps. Ask her about her relationship history. Ask her what she was doing for the last 5 years. You won't get a straight answer. You'll get fog. You'll hear things like, oh, I was just having fun, or I was just focusing on myself, or I went through a wild phase. She'll give you years, but no stories. A person with a normal dating history, even a painful one, has a linear narrative. I dated this person for 2 years. We broke up. It was tough. Then I met someone else. With her, there are black holes in the timeline. These wild phases or summers of fun are code. They are periods where she was engaging with multiple partners, so many that they blur into one. She can't give you details because, 1, she knows it sounds bad, and 2, she genuinely might not remember them all. They were insignificant. This vagueness is a massive red flag. She's hiding her past, not because she's private, but because she's curating a new identity for you. Number 4, the platonic male orbiter army. This is a classic. She has a ton of male friends. And these aren't just casual buddies. They are men who are clearly, obviously orbiting her, just waiting for a chance. You'll see it in her social media comments, endless fire emojis and wow comments from the same group of guys. She'll text them constantly. She'll even hang out with them one-on-one. And if you question it, you are the insecure, controlling one. Here's the female psychology you have to understand. She knows they want her. That's the entire point. These men are not friends. They are her validation supply chain. They are a constant source of attention and a backup plan. A woman with this much experience is often addicted to male validation. She needs a constant 24/7 stream of it to feel secure. Many of these friends are former partners she keeps on a leash, or potential future partners she's keeping warm. A woman who respects you and her relationship does not maintain a harem of wannabe lovers. Period. The fifth sign, hypernormalization of casual and modern behaviors. This is where she actively champions the very lifestyle that got her here. She'll be the first to defend hookup culture, open relationships, situationships, and friends with benefits. She won't just tolerate these ideas, she will preach them as the new enlightened normal. More importantly, she will actively shame or mock traditional views. If you mention wanting loyalty or commitment or not wanting to share, she'll label you. You're so traditional. That's toxic masculinity. Or don't be so judgmental. This is a psychological defense mechanism called reaction formation. She's insecure about her own life choices, so she projects that insecurity outward by attacking the opposite choice. She has to believe that her way is the right way, the modern way, because the alternative, that she's made choices that have made it harder for her to bond, is too painful to accept. She's not just living a lifestyle, she's an evangelist for it. Let's dive straight into the second half of the list. Sign number 6. Her social media is a validation engine. Go look at her Instagram. What do you see? Is it a normal mix of friends, hobbies, travel, and life? Or is it a carefully curated portfolio of her body? Is every other picture a bikini shot, a look at my butt pose in the gym, or a suggestive selfie with a deep caption that has nothing to do with the photo? This isn't just being confident. This is a business. She is marketing herself. Women with extensive experience have often learned that their body is their primary tool for gaining attention and validation. They are addicted to the likes, the DMs, and the attention. It's a dopamine hit they can't get enough of. This is female psychology in the digital age. She is broadcasting her availability. Even if she's in a relationship with you, she's testing the market. She's reassuring herself that she's still got it. A woman who is genuinely content and secure in a relationship feels no need to broadcast her body to an audience of strangers and friends for validation. Number 7, rapid desensitization and escalating boredom. In the beginning, everything is intense. The chemistry is off the charts. It's a whirlwind. Then, almost as quickly as it started, it fades. She gets bored. She becomes distant, irritable, or starts picking fights. The spark she was so obsessed with is gone. This is a classic pattern of desensitization. A person who has been with many partners gets used to the high of the new. The chase, the conquest, the novelty, that's the drug. Genuine long-term intimacy is about stability, comfort, and a slow burn. To her, this feels like boredom. Her nervous system is so wired for high-intensity, high-novelty encounters that a stable, loving relationship feels empty. She needs constant escalation, more drama, more intensity, more validation. She doesn't know how to just be with one person because just being doesn't provide the chemical rush she's become addicted to. This is critical information. If you're seeing these patterns, drop a 100 in the comments right now. Let me know I'm not the only one seeing this. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? This is the kind of truth you won't get anywhere else. Hit that sub button. Sign number 8. She uses masculine or transactional language for dating. Listen to the words she uses. Does she talk about her past partners with emotion and care? Or does she use the language of a player? Does she talk about her roster or her rotation? Does she say things like, "It was my turn," or "I was just having fun"? This is a psychological tell. She has adopted a masculine frame for dating and relationships. In her mind, it's a game of power and leverage, not a search for connection. She's been in the game so long, she's become the player. This transactional language reveals that she views partners as disposable, replaceable, and as a means to an end, whether that end is pleasure, validation, or financial gain. She's not looking for a partner. She's looking for her next turn in the game. When a woman views intimacy through this cold, calculating, transactional lens, it's a direct result of having done it so many times that all the meaning has been stripped away. Number 9, extreme phone secrecy and operational security. This goes way beyond normal privacy. We all deserve privacy. This is different. This is secrecy. This is OPSEC, operational security. Her phone never leaves her side. It's always face down on the table. It's on silent, with all notifications turned off. If you walk into the room, she angles the screen away or clicks it off immediately. She has apps hidden in folders or uses secure messaging apps for no apparent reason. If you even glance at her phone, she accuses you of being a controlling psycho. This aggressive defensive posture is a tell. Her phone is the central hub of her entire operation. It contains the orbiter text chains, the DMs she's still entertaining, the dating apps she forgot to delete, and the evidence of the past she's trying to hide. People who have nothing to hide don't act like they're guarding state secrets. This level of OPSEC is a learned behavior from someone who has a lot to manage and a lot to lose if exposed. Finally, the 10th and most important sign, the inability to form a deep, vulnerable emotional bond. This is the one that really matters. This is the sum of all the other points. After the initial honeymoon phase is over, after the performance of the first few months, There's just nothing there. You'll try to connect with her. You'll share your fears, your dreams, your insecurities, and she'll meet you with a blank wall. She can't reciprocate. She can't be vulnerable. She doesn't know how. All those years of it's just sex, of building firewalls, of treating partners as disposable, of seeking validation, it has come at a cost. The psychological cost is her inability to be truly intimate. She's a master at performing intimacy, but she's terrified of real intimacy. The moment a relationship requires actual vulnerability, emotional work, and a deep, non-sexual connection, she will sabotage it. She will pull away, start a fight, or cheat because a shallow physical connection is the only kind she knows how to have. The connection feels empty because for her it is.